Welcome back to the sports segment. I'm Lucas Parent and I'm joined by
Caden Waters,
Chris Cook,
and Will Denial.
Let's get right into it.
So, big news in college basketball, especially on the Rhode Island scene. Ed Cooley is leaving Providence to go coach at Georgetown. How do we feel about that?
I'm disappointed, to say the least. I mean, Cooley brings an unmatched passion of the game. He can light up a dejected crowd, and I am disappointed about the way it went down, but I'm fairly confident he can turn Georgetown, who was a once prominent program, he can turn them around.
great coach, gave 12 years in Providence, hometown kid. I feel like last year that was his best season. I feel like, he did so much for this team. I mean, just thank you.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me is he was a great basketball coach, arguably one of the best coaches in college basketball. He won the Naismith Coach of the Year last year, but I think more credit should be given to how great of a guy he is. The things he did for the Providence community were just special, and we're going to miss him.
Yeah, I mean, he visited last year. You could just see he's a great guy, really good motivator. He's exactly what you want in a coach.
Yeah.
I do have to say, though, do you think the speculation around him checking out early during the season, what are your thoughts on that? How he's put his house on the market mid-season?
Yeah, I mean, that's a very controversial topic. I definitely think that's not a good look. And it's also a worse look that he went to another Big East school, but I honestly can't be mad at the guy. He gave 12 years. Who's coming to give 12 years to Providence?
Right. And regardless of the coach that takes over Providence, we don't know at the moment, but the kind of like the standard that he set for Providence just turned around the scene of college basketball. I mean, Providence is now a legitimate school in the country for college basketball.
Going along with more college basketball coaching changes, Rick Pitino, former Louisville coach, is at Iona, and now he's joining St. John's, signed a 6-year contract. What are your thoughts on that?
Now, Pitino is a sure thing you have in college basketball today. I think the St. John's, if they don't make the tournament next year, they will definitely be in the tournament for the remaining 5 years of his contract. He was the guy I wanted for Providence, but St. John's swept him up, so I think St. John's is going to prosper under Pitino.
He's always going to be that coach. He's always going to be around. He's going to have those teams, either high seed or low seed. He's always got a chance to win in March, so great coach.
Yeah, and then moving on from Pitino, as he's leaving Iona, it opens up a coaching position there. And Bryant University's own Jared Grasso was the head assistant there for 8 years. Given his success at Bryant, do you think Grasso goes after the Iona job?
I think he should. I hope he doesn't, because Bryant has obviously been incredible under him. But I could see him very well going to Iona, yes.
Yeah, definitely a step up from where he is right now.
Yeah, it's like Iona is just like a stepping stone to the Big Ten, the Big East,
Right.
Pac-12. You just want to be in those basketball schools. That's what your coaching career is all about. So
Definitely.
I mean, he's been great for Bryant, but can you fault the guy for wanting to expand his career?
No, especially because he grew up in that area as well.
Right.
So it makes sense if he does that. Moving on to March Madness, we saw crazy March Madness, a lot of upsets. Want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, Chris, how about we talk about Fairleigh Dickinson's big win over
Purdue, what happened?
FDU.
FDU, yeah, they were fast. Their biggest guy was 6'7", but they were running all around us. We're too big, we're too slow. I mean,
Their coach called the shot.
Their coach was very confident.
Definitely didn't help that you guys had a terrible shooting night from outside.
Yeah.
You can't really win games like that in March when you shoot.
Edie went 7 for 11 with 22 points. Great performance, but I mean, when you kick it out to the perimeter, have a wide open look, you got to knock down those shots. 18% is unexcusable.
Princeton, 15 seed, the Ivy League school, on their way to the Sweet 16. Furman, also number 13 seed, upset number 4 Virginia. I have just one question. Do you think that this is proving that mid-majors are almost equal with the big school? Not equal, but it's the talent gap is shorter now.
I think the biggest thing with that is the NIL. I mean, if you get an offer from Michigan State to go sit on the bench for 2 years of your career and redshirt, or you can go to a mid-major school and come out profitable and making money, signing contract agreements. I mean, you're obviously going to go to the mid-major. So I think like talented players that could kind of ride the bench at a Division I powerhouse, going to those smaller schools is just translating and making the competition that much stronger.
You know, we saw it with Peter Kiss at Bryant last year. He was
Definitely.
at Rutgers earlier in his career, I believe. And I agree with the NIL, but I feel like it's also, there's just more talent in basketball.
The whole game is just evolving. There's just more general
These
talent.
past 3 years, we've seen 15 seeds made it to the Sweet 16. It's always you're a 2 seed, it's a lock. 1 seed lock, not anymore. So
Definitely.
And Lucas, I have a question for you. The 15 seeds make it to the Sweet 16. Is that credit to them or credit to Matt Painter?
I mean, Matt Painter lost to the 16, not the 15, but
Well, he lost to the 15
Last
last
year.
year
I'm glad
to
you
send them
remembered
to. So
yeah.
Moving on from March Madness, spring sports starting up. The tryouts started yesterday. This entire week, tryouts and practices. Best of luck to all the athletes going out for a spring sport.
right, and to cap things off, LHS captures the School Spirit Challenge on Twitter, showing that Lincoln's pride is unmatchable in the state of Rhode Island, and the votes don't lie.
That's all we have today. We'll get you next time.
Thank you.